Some interesting developments going on with the Marvels. I want to talk about that because it looks like Disney is trying to find someone to pin the blame on. And it kind of looks like it's the director. And we're going to get to that. But first, let's take a look at some of the headlines that have come out over the past 2 days. Here's The Signal, some college outlet. The Marvels takes fans through a journey of women empowerment. Is this really what fans were looking for? Like, these are the headlines that have come out to promote this movie. Also, a fun little fact. If you go to a review or an article about the Marvels and you do Control F, which lets you find things, and you just put fun, just look for fun. Some of these articles have the word written at least 20 to 30 times. It's really funny. Like, they're trying to make you think that this is some kind of fun ride. It's not. It's a mess. It's garbage. And it's embarrassing what this universe has become when it used to be amazing. Like, this is how far it's fallen. This movie is dog shit. But for once, I got to agree a little bit with some of these outlets like Forbes here, saying that the director has been attacked pretty harshly. To be honest, the directors of these Marvel movies don't really contribute that much. Most of the action scenes and stuff are already kind of done when they come in. They don't really have a lot of input. They're mostly mapped out, and you kind of have to direct what they want. She is partially responsible for sure. I mean, she directed it. She's still attached to it, but it's funny to me, like, how they're going out of their way to kind of destroy her over this movie, because this movie is a catastrophic failure. Hundreds of millions of dollars are going to be lost because of this movie. Hundreds of millions of dollars. And they have to answer for that. So they're going to go after the director. But I would honestly put more of the blame of this on Kevin Feige than the director. Because Kevin Feige is the one that pretty much maps out the entire movie. Feige has a heavy hand in all of this shit. All of it. He is kind of the main guy there. And I don't think a lot of this is her fault, honestly. And I'm not trying to give her a pass, because she's definitely done her fair share, like going out there and calling critics racist and sexist and all of that shit. Racist, sexist, homophobic. That's what she called fans recently. But it's funny to me, like, how Marvel is going out of their way to kind of grab people to go after her. They're trying to pin a lot of the blame on her. And why I say that is because you have a lot of big outlets outright attacking her. Variety published a big one, and so did, and this was like the other day, The Hollywood Reporter. If you don't think those outlets are under the thumb of people at Disney, you're insane. These outlets will go after anybody that these big-time Hollywood executives ask. A really good example of this is Gina Carano. Because if you remember, when she got fired, I think it was I want to say it was the Hollywood Reporter that quoted somebody, a Lucasfilm insider, said she was done. Like, Gina Carano learned she was fired from Access Media. She learned the same way we did. And a lot of those outlets went and put scathing hit pieces on her and all kinds of shit. And that's because Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, wanted to trash her. Carano herself and pretty much put that out there the other day. It was a week or so ago, where she talked about how Kathleen Kennedy had all of these rags go out and make hit pieces on her. You're seeing it now with Nia DaCosta. I'm not coming out trying to make a defense video for her. I'm just pointing out the obvious here, that they're trying to throw her under the bus for this movie's failure. Oh, it wasn't the message or any of these other dumb ideas that you put in the movie. No, it was the director. That's why we lost all the money, because she took off and she didn't go to the red carpet, or she didn't do this or that or promote it. Like, honestly, who cares about Nia DaCosta? Do you think more interviews with Nia DaCosta would have sold this movie? No. Nobody knows who she is. Her biggest movie was about somebody taking a shit in a bucket. That is her previous film, and for some reason, that's what got her this movie. I don't think she could have helped save this movie with anything, but it does seem like they are mobilizing a lot of these outlets to go after her. Here's from John Roca. Says, man, but this THR article reeks of a writer being willingly used by Marvel to bury a black creative so Marvel can try to save some face here over the Marvels' poor reception. Do we really believe that the first black woman to direct an MCU film would skip a cast and crew screening? And they're saying that they got Community noted that she was invited to, she invited some people to her birthday party, which was the same day of the screening. Probably should have gone to the screening. Like, she checked out. I think that there's some bad blood with her and some people at Marvel. I wonder if we'll ever get the full story on that. But, probably not. I'm sure she probably has an NDA that she signed and is not allowed to speak out. But a lot of people calling them out. Hollywood Reporter, why Marvel's director Nia DaCosta bailed on the cast and crew screening. I mean, that's bad press for her. So I have the feeling, and this isn't the only one. Like I said, there's a Variety article too, where they were trying to put some blame on her. And I actually defended her a little bit on that, just like I will here. Like, this isn't completely her fault. A lot of these Marvel movies and TV shows are all formula driven. They have their plans. They make a lot of the shit before the directors even get there. And all they really do is just direct the movie. They don't really put any creative decisions. This movie is not fully Nia DaCosta's vision. Kevin Feige is who laid the vision down for this movie. It's not like a regular directing gig, is what I'm saying. And a lot of you probably already know this, but all of that's not going to get brought up in these hit pieces. So, yeah, I do think that they're trying to kind of put the blame of this on her. And honestly, the main person that should be looked at over this disastrous failure is Kevin Feige. But I just find it interesting. They're going out there trying to, like, actively put bad press on her weekly at this point. And I haven't seen them ever do that before. This is the first time I've seen them just completely throw a director under the bus. Like this, anyway. So it's interesting stuff. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.